Today we're recreating this house from the YouTube channel What's Inside. Alright guys, my name is Angel and you're watching this. Welcome to my channel where we're on a mission to replace every single lot in The Sims 4. In today's video we're recreating the house from the YouTube channel What's Inside. And oh my god guys, can I tell you, it took me forever to recreate this house, and on top of that my computer could barely handle this build while also screen recording. Normally, I would come up with like an original floor plan and sketch it out, or maybe just like reference floor plans from the internet and try to put something together. But for this build, I had to reference a whole bunch of videos from their channel, which I have never watched before. But YouTube recommended me their house video and I liked it, so I pretty much binged all of those videos so that I could try and recreate this house in The Sims. Luckily, in one of their videos, they briefly showed this aerial view and I was able to take a quick photo. From there, I had to then try and figure out the dimensions in real life so that I could try and turn them into something useful for The Sims, while still maintaining the proportions of this house, which for me is the most important part of this house, because this house is very simple, so the proportions is what really gives it that presence and that curb appeal. Another concern is that in The Sims, simple or minimal houses can sometimes just look empty, kind of like an EA build, so I really wanted to maintain that presence and feel. As far as some differences in this build from the real life house, one of the biggest ones I would say are the dormers at the front of the house. This is what they look like in real life, but that's not how they look in The Sims. I tried using rounded roof, but that just looked horrible, so I had to brutally take them down. Instead of rounded roof, I went with just some flat roofing for all the dormers, though at some point you see me experimenting with a pitch roof for the entrance, but that was also not it. Another huge difference between this build and real life is that for the interior, like the furnishings and finishes or other shit like that, I just did my own thing. I simply didn't have the capacity to watch any more of their content and then try to recreate it in The Sims. Actually, I think the only thing I tried to get right was the herringbone flooring and the black and white checkerboard flooring in the laundry room. But honestly, I might have changed that, so we'll see. One other aspect that I was not able to recreate in The Sims is that they have this beautiful library or study room, which I created in this house, but in real life, as you can see in this photo, they have these super tall bookcases, which I thought were just stunning, but in The Sims I couldn't recreate it while maintaining the proportions of the exterior of the house, because in real life, the dormers are attached to those rooms, but if you actually look through the dormers in this build, you'll actually just see roofing. They're not connected inside the house. Also, I just wanted to mention, if you're enjoying this video so far, I upload every other Friday, so if you want to stick around. Also, I just wanted to mention that I do upload videos every other Friday as part of my mission to replace every single lot in The Sims 4. Talking about uploading every other Friday, I do have an upcoming high school build for the new high school year's expansion pack, which I obviously don't have early access to, but I have started already building it in a different 64 by 64 lot, and will be quickly recreating it once I get my hands on that pack. That pack comes out on the 28th of July, and the week after coincides with my upload schedule, so that build should be up and published on the 5th of August. Which reminds me, I usually use a lot of Maxi Smash content in my builds, and I'm working on cleaning all my CC folders so that I can share an online list with y'all. Yeah, I just need to remove the CC that I don't use, so I'll probably upload it. So probably when I upload this video, I won't have a CC list in the description, but I will add it to the description of this video as soon as I have that ready. Ideally, I would like all my custom content to be in a Google Drive folder for you guys to download, but because there is some custom content I've gotten from Patreon, I don't want to share those as a direct download. Maybe one day we'll do that, but for now, it is not the case. But anyways, For the high school build coming up, which I have already started building, I'm trying to avoid using my custom content so that it is that build it is more accessible to more people. However, I'm not that nice of a person, so I will be using a lot of packs I own, but not just because I'm an asshole, but simply because I want to give the school some character and I don't want it to look empty. Like the school that already comes in the pack, yeah, it looks very empty, and I'm excited for it, but honestly it's just bad. All of that aside, and back to this build. As far as the furnishing of this build, I don't love it, let's be honest, because of the capabilities of my computer and also the time constraint. I was not able to put as much details as I would love in this build. Normally detailing each room is not that much of a problem, except that this house has at least 14 different rooms, at least. A couple downsides or quirks about this build: the building by the driveway. I don't know if you guys saw it earlier, but you might just see it. Yeah, I did not furnish the inside of it because I forgot, and I also was running out of time, as well as the backyard. I simply just didn't have time for the backyard. But anyways, something positive that I absolutely love about this build, or the actual house in real life, is that it has this walk-in pantry located right behind the kitchen with a sink, and I added a mini fridge in the game. My thought process being that it is used to store fresh produce after washing it, and also it helps because there's not a lot of cabinetry in this build in the kitchen. But anyways guys, shortly we're gonna go ahead and moving into the stop motion part of this video, where you're gonna see the rooms being furnished, and to be honest, for some reason I decided to learn how to create the stop motion videos in such a huge build. Alright guys, here we are at the interior furnishing stop motion, which is going to go by super quickly, and that's pretty much it for this build guys. You know, I'm still getting hang of the editing. If you enjoyed this video, thank you. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about it, and go ahead and click on this video for you to watch the next one, which will most likely be the high school speed build.